And here's another one, Wreck It. I was trying to do one with lightning, to show you this lightning interaction. I did not know, this is generally a really bad matchup for me. You don't see lightning and fireball in the same deck very often, but it shuts down 3 musketeers pretty hard most of the time. So being patient, trying to get to a better starting hand. It's obviously always best to start with the pump. I also don't like playing the pump at the beginning unless I have the knight or the mini P.E.K.K.A. And there's the lightning. I'm kind of excited because I love fighting lightning decks. But I try not to play the pump at the beginning unless I have knight or mini P.E.K.K.A. in my hand, because you need those to defend against the minor. That can really set a bad tone for the game if they minor your pump unanswered at the very beginning. So I split those in the front there. I'm trying to salvage. Ooh, the fireball. I was a little disheartened by that. At this point, I figured this guy just had the perfect counters to my deck, which he did. We just had some, maybe a little bit of luck and played pretty well. And this was a little bit of a slip. I like to do that one square higher towards the river. I remember my finger slipping there, though. It doesn't change it a ton. It might have stopped a couple of those hits from that minion that was flying behind him, though. The damage from the tornado is not negligible, especially when you couple it with Zap or with the Ice Golem. I often will vacuum stuff up to the Ice Golem so that they can pop it. And so I also hate these Furnace decks. There's the lightning again, so I'm kind of excited because I know the lightning's out of rotation. I'm going to split the muskies to the left because I know here comes the fireball, because he spelled it down last time. But one good thing about these spawner decks is it helps to slow down your musketeer. Because the more you can delay, here we go, this is going to be, no, that's not what I thought was going to happen. Pretty good, and then he totally wasted that fireball. That fireball there might have cost him this game. I think if he had that fireball in hand still when I had my musketeers coming out here, he'd have been a lot better off. But I know the fireball's out of rotation. I'm going to put everything together so that lightning is a waste of time. I think he lightnings it anyway, but not a super effective lightning. He's down 8 elixir there and has a nasty push coming his way. So I think he handles it okay here, but he pays for it later. Yep, another not super great fireball, but looking at his hand, I don't think he had a lot of good options. He might have been able to drop that furnace there. This is going to be a quality musketeer. Fireball's out of rotation, stacking everything again. He's going to waste the lightning. I'm sure you're used to that play, having used the ram before. It still works with the ram, but the ram's not good for much else other than that now. And he's just behind on elixir, and that is the end of the game. So that deck should have hard countered my deck, but with his bad fireball and some decent playing, we still pulled it off. Good luck, man.